What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kinetik 615 back for another watch along. This time we got the Chicago Bears in town at US Bank Stadium to take on my Minnesota Vikings. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get into it. I'm running a little bit late, but we made it in time for kickoff. And there goes the kickoff right now. Here we go. Looks like Miles Price does not field the kick. Lets it roll out the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, and apologies. You will need to bear with me. I'm still a little asleep. I had a rough day the last couple of days. I had to bow out of my watch along for the Michigan Wolverines game early yesterday. Passed out yesterday. Did the same thing last night. Woke up a little bit late today. I guess I needed to catch up on the sleep, so I'm still kind of waking up. Here we go. We got JJ under center. Tight formation, 3 receivers. Hands it to Aaron Jones, runs right, cuts up the middle, gains 3 or 4. Put your score predictions for the show or for the game in the chat. All right, so we got our offensive line in for this game, except for the center. Ryan Kelly is not there. CJ Ham is back for this game, our fullback, so run game should be a little bit better. Almost have our entire original starting offense for this year back on the field now, so it's good. JJ's in shotgun now. 2nd and 6, hands it to Jones. Jones bounces outside, gets maybe a yard or 2. It's not often that a bunch of bears show right up to your doorstep so that you can harvest their pelts and put them on the wall. Also, guys, I'm going to be snacking on a few things here. Again, I haven't had breakfast, didn't have dinner last night, so bear with me. JJ in shotgun, empty backfield, tight formation, 5 receivers, fires left. Adam Thielen caught, first down. Hit as he caught the ball and held on through the contact. Great catch by Adam Thielen. Nice throw by JJ. Heads up move by Adam Thielen to turn his body in a way to get the first down. JJ under center, bunch formation, tight left, 1 receiver right. Addison in motion. Tosses it to Jones, running left. Gets 2 or 3 yards on the carry. Nice to see 3 out of 4 plays be run plays this week. Kevin O'Connell's taken a pretty big beating over the last couple weeks about not running the ball. All right, now we got 2nd and 9, JJ in shotgun, 3 receivers. Back motioning out of the backfield. JJ looking to throw, fires, dumps it off to TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson gets down to about a yard shy of the first down. Just a check down to TJ Hawkinson. Nice play call. All right, we got an empty backfield, JJ in shotgun, 4 receivers plus TJ Hawkinson. No, Jones is there. He motions back into the backfield. 3 receivers, tight formation. Hands it to Jones up the middle, and first down, Aaron Jones. Okay, Kevin O'Connell. I see the play calling. JJ under center now. Thielen in motion. 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires over the middle. And just short of Jordan Addison. Addison was open. It was just a little underthrown. It'll be 2nd and 10. Addison, nice cut on the post corner outside. Just a little inaccurate. JJ in shotgun. 3 receivers plus TJ Hawkinson. Tight formation. Naylor in motion. Hands it to Aaron Jones. Runs up the middle. Nice game. Minnesota Addison's. Hey, it would have been a big play if he had hit that pass. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Shout out Keegan in the chat. JJ in shotgun. Addison in motion. Fires to the left and just barely overthrows Justin Jefferson. Just a little too high. Be 4th and 3. Got to hit that throw, JJ. That should have been a late hit. Minnesota sends out the punt team. Ryan Wright with the punt. It's a good one. Fair caught it at the 9-yard line. All right, we're on commercial now. All right, so just a reminder, guys, we are live on the Kinetik 615 channel. We're live on the Gamer Sideline channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hang out, put in the comments your predictions for the games or what you think about what's going on. Guess I should pull up X so I can see what Vikings Twitter is saying. Although I'm not sure I want to. Sometimes they are as bad as the worst parts of the Michigan fan base. Every missed pass is the end of the world. Every incorrect or unsuccessful play call means that Kevin O'Connell is the worst coach. It's stupid. Just like I thought, people over here boo-hooing the missed passes there. All right, we're back. Bears offense taking the field for the first time now. Caleb under center, pitches it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. Byron Murphy on the tackle. Colston Loveland in the starting lineup. I love that. Go blue. Caleb in shotgun, 3 receivers tight. Minnesota showing possible blitz here. No, they only rushed 4, but Caleb's still under pressure. There's a flag, 2 flags in the backfield. Caleb throws it away. Gotta assume this is holding. DeAndre Swift, the running back, was holding on that, prevented a sack. Minnesota declined the penalty. That would have been a sack if that wasn't for that hold. Going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Caleb in shotgun, empty backfield, super tight formation. 3 receivers running out. Fires deep, right side, and overthrows incomplete to Roma Dunze. It'll be 4th and 9, 3 and out for the Bears. Nice series by Brian Flores on play calling there. Isaiah Rogers on Roma Dunze there. Nice coverage. Miles Price back for the kick return. Almost blocked that punt. Bounces out at the 35-yard line. Both quarterbacks showing a little bit of inaccuracy so far. Minnesota's defense looks locked in right now. I should probably share this out, shouldn't I? Will Addison score this drive? Let's hope. Let me share this link out to a couple places. Sorry, guys, just sending the link out right now. Yeah, I'm really bad about promoting it. I'm not a professional like some of our friends. Yeah, there's no getting around it. Those 2 passes on the first drive from JJ McCarthy, those you have to hit those, bro. Jordan Mason running up the middle. It's a gain of, 7, I think? What up, Rap? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Hey, I know you don't. I know. Watch alongs aren't really your thing, man. But you're always welcome to come up here anytime you want. Just let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. But I appreciate you stopping in, man. I think both quarterbacks are a little nervous. Got the yips a little bit. There we go. Dumps it off to Oliver. Unfortunately, it's a tackle in the backfield. It's gonna be 3rd and 7. You have to go. Make sure to go check out Rap's channel at Vocal Vike on YouTube, man. Great channel, great dude. JJ's in shotgun now. 3 receivers plus TJ. Steps up because should have just taken off. Oh, but that was to Jordan Addison. That hit Jordan Addison right in the hands, and he dropped it. That's on Addy right there. But JJ could have just taken off and got that first down. That was on Addison, that drop. What is going on? That hit him right in the hands. Gotta send out the punt team again. That was right on Addison's hands. Punt goes out of the end zone. Wow. Hit him right in the hands and bounced off. Keegan, are you watching the game or is it just on like you watching a stat tracker? I mean, it's not a bad idea. He's just got to catch the passes. That was definitely a catchable pass, Keegan. That sucks, man. This is a better game than the Bills game. I don't want to watch Bills games because their uniforms suck. I should check my fantasy team. I'm a little worried that I might have messed up on the lineup. I forgot to wake up this morning and check it. Looks like I'm okay on my lineup. I know, right? Josh Allen's stats through his first 4 games are pretty similar to JJ's through his first 4 games. Both are 22 years old. I guess the people that think JJ is trash right now also thought Josh Allen was trash. Caleb under center. Tight end motions into the backfield. Hands it off to the running back up the middle. Gains 3. Michigan fans need to listen to what Tom Brady just said on this podcast. It ain't always pretty, but winning is winning. Caleb under center, wing formation, receiver in motion, fakes a handoff, dumps it off to the wide receiver in the backfield, tackled for a loss. Dallas Turner on the tackle. Good play. Shout out Jameis Winston starting today in New York. Gonna be 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Caleb in shotgun, dropping back. Under pressure, fires deep over the middle and overthrows. 3 and out for the second drive in a row for the Bears. Blake Cashman almost got to Caleb there. Bears send out the punt team. It's a low punt. Got the distance, though. It's fielded. Miles Price gets it back to the 40-yard line. Nice return. Going to commercial. All right, let's manifest this. We're going to get a touchdown this drive. And for Keegan's sake, Addison's going to get a catch. Hey, I was just trying to throw you a little bit of a bone there. Personally, I want to see a JJ to JJ touchdown. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but Tom Brady sure is calling a lot of JJ McCarthy's games. I wonder if that's on purpose. JJ under center now, 2 receivers. Hands it to Jones. up the middle, 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain. 2 tight end set, run up the middle. That's awesome. These are just some sliced almonds. Just a little snack. I'm the crazy person that will go to the grocery store and in the baking aisle where you get the almonds, I just get sliced almonds to snack on. Tight formation, Addison in motion, 2 receivers right. Quick pass to Jefferson. And first down, Justin Jefferson. Nice throw. Nice run after the catch. Little dump off wide receiver screen. I don't know. I don't normally like to snack while I'm on stream, but between crashing out yesterday after the Michigan game, crashing out again last night, and catching up on sleep, I didn't really get dinner. I didn't get any breakfast this morning. I woke up 30 minutes before the game and was rushing to try to get on in time. JJ throws over the middle, a freaking laser to Justin Jefferson. Caught over the defender. I mean, defender was right on him and he caught it. There's that JJ to JJ connection. Fucking laser, man. JJ under center again. Tight formation. Jefferson out wide left. Addison in motion. Hands it to Jones. Jones cuts back up the middle. First down. Keeps going. Gets across midfield. I'm sorry, not across midfield. Across the red zone line. Excuse me. Tackle at the 17-yard line. That's hilarious. I wouldn't even be mad at it. JJ snaps the ball, hands it off to Jones up the middle. Only a yard or two. Now we got JJ in shotgun, bunch right, Jefferson in motion. JJ looking left, looking up the middle. Checks down to Aaron Jones over the middle. Only a 3-yard gain. JJ looks more settled on this drive. I like it. All right, what do we got here? Shotgun. Aaron Jones in the backfield, tight formation. TJ Hawkinson, 3 receivers. TJ motioning out. Corner route to Jones, and he bobbles it, drops it incomplete. We're going to send out Will Reichard. I said it was a corner route. Tom Brady said it's a rail route. Tom Brady knows more than me. .31-yard attempt from Will Reichard, and it's good. Vikings get the first points in the game. Field goal from Will Reichard from the 17-yard line. Vikings up 3-0. First few drives, both quarterbacks looked a little jittery. JJ looked like he settled down this drive. Let's see if Caleb is able to settle down in response. Or maybe he'll want to go over and cry in his parents' arms again. Probably blaming it on wearing the wrong color nail polish. I don't know. Should I do a Vikings mock draft during the commercials like I have been? I do like mock drafting. Well, fine then, Keegan. I didn't want to watch the game with you anyway. No, I'm just kidding, bro. That's cool. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. All right, we're back. Let's see what the Bears do. Vikings up 3-0. Still 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Will Reichert out there for the kickoff. Kick is up. It's fielded at the 4-yard line. Gets it back out to the 24-yard line. Okay, can the Vikings force the Bears into a third 3 and out? Or will Caleb Williams get his first down of the game? Caleb under center, tight formation. Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. And looks like Chicago recovered it, but it's a big loss of yards. Botched the handoff to the running back. Rome Odunze able to get in the backfield and recover it. Caleb Williams pulled the handoff back out of the running back's hands. That was crazy. Caleb had the ball in Swift's the right spot, and then before Swift did this, Caleb pulled the ball out and then let it go. It's crazy. Caleb I don't think he's good, man. There's a good pass though, just as I say that. Gets it down to a yard shy of the first down. Instantly makes up all the lost yardage to Rome Odunze there. What was that coverage? Harrison Smith, man, you got to be quicker to recognize that and get in position. All right. B-Flow's got to dial up something here to stop him. Looks like the Bears' left tackle Theo Benedict is injured, so we got a commercial. All right, we're gonna do it. I ain't got nothing else better to do between the when it's on commercial, so we're gonna do this during commercial. All right, so the Vikings got the 14th pick. Real quick, let's look and see what the first round looks like so far. So the Titans took Reuben Bain Jr. edge out of Miami with the number 1 pick. The Saints go safety at number 2. I don't know about taking a safety that high, but they take Caleb Downs out of Ohio State. Peter Woods out of Clemson goes 3rd to New York. Fernando Mendoza, the first quarterback off the board, goes to the Browns at number 4, followed immediately by Ty Simpson to the Jets. Let's see. All right, we're back. I'm going to take this off the screen for now. All right, Caleb Williams under center, single back, wing formation. Roma Dunze right on the line, hands it to the running back, and they get the first down. Blake Cashman with the tackle. You got 0 penetration to try to stop that first down. Left tackle Benedict's back on the field. Doesn't look like it was any kind of a major injury. All right, Caleb under center. Got 2 receivers left, 1 right, tight formation. Receiver in motion. It's Colston Loveland. That's okay. 84. It keeps making me think he's a wide receiver. Caleb scrambling out of the pocket and overthrows Swift on the sideline. Be second down. All right, same formation here. Quick snap, hands it off to Swift, runs left, gets I want to say 5. And that's the end of the first quarter. Score is still 3-0 Vikings. All right. So let's see. We've got Dante Moore. So we got 3 quarterbacks going back to back, 4, 5, and 6 to the Browns, Jets, and the Raiders. Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State, goes to the Miami Dolphins. I guess they're moving on from Tyreek Hill. Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame, goes to Washington. Edge T.J. Parker to the Bengals. Another edge, Keldrick Falk to the Rams. Really? This thing has must be in a trade that they got that. So the Rams picking at 10. Yeah, edge Kedrick Falk. Wide receiver out of USC, Mekhi Lemon goes 11 to the Cardinals. Linebacker Arvell Reese out of Ohio State to the Cowboys. Carnell Tate from Ohio State to the Ravens. And then we got the Vikings. I think this is a pretty easy pick here, just me. I'm going Mansour Delane. He's the best cornerback in the draft. He's dropped to us at 14. I personally think that cornerback is by far the Vikings' biggest need. So we're going Mansour Delane. Cornerback out of LSU. Let's look at what happened with the rest of the first round. So right after us, edge David Bailey went to the Texans. Cassius Howell to the Panthers. Cornerback Jermad McCoy goes to the Chiefs. Caleb Banks, defensive tackle out of Florida, goes to the 49ers. First tackle comes off the board. Francis Mauigoa goes to the Browns. Tight end out of Oregon, Kenyon Sadiq goes to the Steelers. Bills take Sonny Styles out of Ohio State. Spencer Fano from Utah goes to the Bears. Avion Terrell from Clemson to the Bucks. Caden Proctor, Alabama, goes to the Lions. Brandon Sissy to the Cowboys. Romello Height to the Chargers. Interesting to see him in the first round. Denzel Boston, wide receiver from Washington, goes to the LA Rams at 27. Chris Brazzell, Tennessee, wide receiver, goes to the Patriots. Colton Hood, cornerback from Tennessee, goes to the Eagles. Edge LT Overton from Alabama goes to the Broncos. Casey Concepcion from A&M goes to Seattle. And the offensive lineman from Penn State that I can't say his name goes to the Jets. Assuming that's with the Colts pick. All right, let's take this off the screen. All right, got Caleb in shotgun, 3rd and 3. Vikings not blitzing. Fires right. Hits. It hit Luther Burden in the hands, bounced off his hands. It looked like he was trying to take off running before he even caught the ball. It's going to be incomplete, 4th and 3, and the Bears are going to punt. Fabian Moreau, cornerback on the coverage. Nice coverage by Moreau. Miles Price back to field to return the kick. Fair Price, Miles Price. And there was a contact on Miles Price after he called for the fair catch by Blackwell. That's going to draw the flag for the Vikings. Fair catch interference on the kicking team. It's going to give us a 15-yard gain to start the drive. And we're back on commercial. All right, so round 2. We are picking at pick 46. Who is on the board? Mateo Uiagalelei. Huge fan. Not sure he fits into the Viking scheme as a need right now. Keith Abney. Man, do we want to double up corner first 2 rounds? I really like Keith Abney. Not sure. All right, game's back. All right, we got JJ in shotgun. Single back, 2 receivers wide left. Jefferson in motion. Dumps it off to Jones to the right. Gets it just back to the line. Knocked out of bounds. Lightning quick decision making for JJ there. He looked to Justin Jefferson for the screen. Didn't like what the defense was doing. Flipped around, checked it down to Jones. Got it back to the line. Looks like they say he gained a yard, so it's 2nd and 9. JJ in shotgun. Jones in the backfield. Thielen in motion. Hands it to Jones, running right, trying to get around the edge. Mason, not Jones. Cuts it back up the middle. Gets a gain of about 6. That was Jordan Mason, not Aaron Jones. My bad. All right, JJ's in shotgun now. We got 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right, tight end. Got Aaron Jones in this time. It's for sure Aaron Jones. JJ's changing something at the line. Snaps the ball, drops back, fires, dumps it off. It's bobbled by Jones. Incomplete. That's going to bring out 4th down for the Vikings. That was a good throw. It hit Jones in the hands, and he just bobbled it, man. Come on. It's another drop. Him and Addison both have had a pass hit him right in the hands and just dropped it. Got to stop that. Got to stop that. Ryan Wright out to punt. Calls for the fair catch. And looks like it's at the 27-yard line. 28-yard line. All right, we're on commercial again. Let's get back to the fantasy draft or the mock draft, excuse me. Man, I think we do need two cornerbacks. I'm not sure about taking two corners to start the draft. I don't know. I like Austin Sareveld, but he's not starting anytime soon unless we kick him into guard. And even then, I think we still got Will Fries for another year or two, so I don't think he starts right away. Do we want a second round player to start right away? We could go safety AJ Halsey out of LSU, take two LSU guys in the first 2 rounds. Man, I don't know, man. I really like Keith Abney, and I do think we need more than one corner in this draft. But using our first 2 picks on the same position, I think Keith Abney is really, really good. AJ Halsey, safety out of LSU. He's also really good. And with Hitman slowing down, probably retiring after this year, and Theo Jackson, in my opinion, just isn't it. I mean, we got my guy Rod Moore here, but I've got some questions about him now. So I'm gonna go AJ Halsey here. Man, I don't know though. Keith Abney, he's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna go Halsey though. I'm gonna go safety. Well, wait a minute. Chris Johnson's here too. Let's look at him. Man, his coverage grade is crazy. But again, just doubling up on corner first 2 rounds makes me a little uneasy. So I'm going to go AJ Halsey. All right, round 3. We got Eli Stowers. I think we need a replacement for TJ Hawkinson, so I wouldn't hate this. Blake Miller out of Clemson. Okay, wait a minute. The game's back. All right, we got Caleb under center. Fakes the handoff. Play action under pressure. Escapes the sack. Fakes the throwaway, and runs out of bounds. Gains a few yards. God, you got to wrap him up, man. Damn, dude. Come on. You can't hit him in the backfield like that and not take him down. Like, come on. That Komet in motion. Hands the ball off. Sweat cuts back left. Gets the first down. Tackled at the 46. Or the 41, excuse me. All right, we got Burden in motion, fakes the handoff, play action, fires right, caught, and stumbles, so he goes down immediately. Luther Burden, first down catch. What are you taunting for? You caught the ball and then immediately fell to your knee. Scared to get hit. Under center now, Caleb. wing formation. Looked like there was a false start that went uncalled. Hands it off to Sweat, runs right, gets 6 yards on the run. That left tackle false start jumped, and the refs didn't call it. Caleb under center, wing formation, one receiver left. Komet in motion, overloading that right side of the line. Pitches it to Sweat, running right, and stopped at the line. It'll be 3rd and 4. I mean, they pretty much telegraphed that they were going to be running it right after they motioned Komet over to that bunch side. Caleb in shotgun now. Pitches it to DJ Moore, runs right, and I think he got the first down. Come on, B-Flow. Dial something up, man. Come on. Can't keep letting them run like that. Caleb under center, I formation, tight, 2 receivers. Takes the handoff, play action, fires left, caught. Komet gains 5 or 6 yards on that. It'll be 2nd down. Not good. Isaiah Rodgers hit Cole Komet on the tackle. Isaiah Rodgers is down right now. We're already super thin. Helmet to helmet collision there. Isaiah Rodgers is down. We're already super thin at corner. We don't need an injury to Isaiah Rodgers. All right. Let's get back to this mock draft. So round 3, we've already taken a corner and a safety, both out of LSU. So what I'm seeing here, I see Eli Stowers. I think that might be the pick, but I also really like Blake Miller here. I like Whit Weeks. Trevor Gooseby's interesting. Isaiah World. I'm gonna say the pick here though is Eli Stowers. I think we need to replace T.J. Hawkinson. Stowers is phenomenal, so we'll take Eli Stowers here. All right, we got late round 3 pick 97. Isaiah World is still on the board, and I think it's pretty easy. We're gonna go Isaiah World. Well, let me see. Not the greatest grades this year. What about Caden Green? Caden Green got better grades. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to go Caden Green here. Caden Green out of Missouri. All right. Look here. All right, so we're at 114. We've also got 153 and 168. I think this pick and possibly our next pick are going to be interior offensive linemen. I think we're going to do 3 picks in a row for O-line. I'm going to go with the guy Chase Besantis at guard out of Texas A&M. And I'm looking to see if, yep, Logan Jones, center out of Iowa, is still there. I'm taking him. All right, game is back on. Let's drop this down. All right, we got 2nd and 3 for the Bears. By far their best drive of the game so far. Hands it off, runs up the middle, and first down. I formation for the Bears. 2 receivers tight. Loveland in motion. Fakes the handoff, play action. Dumps it off to Loveland. Gains 9. I'll be right back, guys. We got a drop touchdown in the end zone by Roma Dunze. That would have put the Bears up. It's going to be 3rd and 1 Bears. Come on, B-Flow. We got to keep them to a field goal here or get a takeaway. Yeah, Caleb under center. Burden in motion. QB sneak to get the first down. Can't leave the sneak open on a 3rd and 1. Come on. All right, we got Caleb under center now. Tight end motions into the backfield, playing a fullback now. Hands it off to Swift, cuts back left up the middle. Gets a gain of 6. Make that 5. Adunze on the sideline. That's interesting. I formation again. Hands it off. Swift right, stumbles. Gains 2. Looked like he slipped there. Caleb in shotgun. Hands it to the running back and gets the first down shy of the touchdown. Going to be on the 1 yard line or 2 yard line. How are we leaving the middle open on the line? Got Burden in motion. Hands it to Munungai up the middle, touchdown. Bears take the lead. Again, the run defense on the line is non-existent. Bears take a 7-3 lead. All right. So I don't really like how this draft has gone on the surface because we went DB, tight end, offensive line, offensive line, offensive line. That said, I like the players that we've gotten. So I just don't like that I'm focusing on position groups, but I do really like these players. All right. So what else do I think we need? We could use another wide receiver. Could use a running back. Linebacker. Could still use another corner. And a defensive interior. And I tell you what, this morning I got into a little bit of conversation on Rap's Discord server with another Vikings fan about Nick Harbor. The thing with Nick Harbor, the kid is ridiculously talented. His athletic ability is off the charts. 6'5", 235, one of the fastest players in college football. Has the ability. I mean, just if he locked in as a football player, he could be Julio Jones and Calvin Johnson in the same body. But it has not come together one time for him in college. He has not, and in the interviews that I've seen him do, I don't know if his head and heart are in football. He's also a track star who has aspirations to go to the Olympics. He barely missed the cut to go to the Olympics the year before last. Man, I don't. If his head's not in it, I don't want to draft him. But you know what? As a 5th-round pick, I would take a 5th-round pick flyer on his upside. So we're going to go Nick Harbor here. All right, the game's back on. Let's drop this down. Kickoff. Bounces. Miles Price picks up the bounce, brings it out, gets it back to the 20. Should have just let that bounce into the end zone. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on, KOC. Dial something up. JJ under center, wing formation, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. CJ Ham in motion back into the backfield, hands it to Jones, runs up the middle, and that looks like a 3 or 4 yard gain. JJ changing the play. Brings tight ends into the line. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires over the middle, caught. Aaron Jones, first down. Nice play, JJ. Looks like we got an injured player. Looks like linebacker Noah Sewell. All right, we got a timeout, injury timeout. All right, back to the draft. So far we've taken cornerback Mansour Delane, safety A.J. Halsey, tight end Eli Stowers, tackle Caden Green, guard Chase Basantis, center Logan Jones, and a fifth-round flyer on wide receiver Nick Harbor. So now I think the question here is we need a running back. Do we go Le'Veon Moss out of Texas A&M? Do we go with Jaden Ott out of Oklahoma? Or do we go with the hometown kid, Darius Taylor? Well, hometown in that he plays for Minnesota. You know what? I'm going to go Darius Taylor. I like Darius Taylor. I have injury concerns. But again, this is a fifth-round pick. So we'll go with it. All right, and the game's back on. So let's drop this down. All right, we got JJ and pistol. Wing. Fakes the handoff, play action, steps up, throws, hit as he throws, and it's an interception. Got hit as he was throwing, took some zing off of the ball. And the safety was able to get underneath it. Disappointing. It's disappointing. Nice defense there, tackling the backfield. Caleb Williams under pressure, scrambles out, gets the throw off, caught by Colston Loveland. Bailed out by Colston Loveland there. What is going on? That is like the fourth time we've gotten hands on Caleb and we don't take him down. What is going on with the tackling team? You get hands on the quarterback, you take him to the ground. It's crazy. All right, let's pull the mock draft back up while we're on commercial. All right, so we got a running back, we got a wide receiver. I think we're probably done on offense here. I think we could use defensive interior. I think we could use linebacker. I think we could use another corner. Tim Keenan out of Alabama. Cam Calhoun out from Alabama. Domani Jackson. Drake Bowen. Christian Gray. DJ McKinney. 6'2" corner out of Colorado. Let's look at these corners here. Christian Gray, Cam Calhoun. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about these corners, so I'm just looking at the grades here. Jermaine Matthews has decent grades. I think based on the grades, we'd have to go Jermaine Matthews. 5'11". Yeah, I think we'd have to go Jermaine Matthews. All right, let's go Jermaine Matthews here. Cornerback out of Ohio State. All right, so then if we're looking defensive interior, we're looking linebacker. I'm going to go with my guy here, Rayshon Benny. What do we got at linebacker? You know what? We got two Pitt linebackers here. I really like Rasheem Biles. I haven't looked at Kyle Lewis much, but I'm going to go with my guy, Rasheem Biles. I like that dude. All right, and we're on our last pick, 227 overall. Who can we take a flyer on? Who can we take a flyer on? Let's take a flyer. Well, we'll come back to it. The game's on. All right, so it looks like during the commercial break, the Bears hit a field goal for 3 points, took a 7-point lead. Miles Price returns the kickoff to the 33-yard line. Aaron Jones runs up the middle. Decent game. Second and 6. Jefferson in motion. Play action. Overthrows TJ Hawkinson. There we go. Over the middle to Justin Jefferson. First down. Big gain. JJ to JJ. Adam Thielen with the drop on that play. Jefferson in motion. Drops back. Deep throw down the sideline. Interception. False start. He's going to knock the Bears back. Caleb looking to throw. Fires over the middle, caught. Cole Kmet. Sorry, guys. I'm in this conversation with people on Discord. Caleb fires right and overthrows a Dunze. Fourth and 1. All right, JJ's in shotgun. We got 8 seconds on the clock. Tried a little trick play. Passed it to Jefferson. Jefferson tried to pitch it to Jones. Didn't work. All right. So we're at halftime, 10-3, Bears. Let's see if we can turn it around in the second half. I'm confident we can. Let's go back to the mock draft simulator real quick. All right. So far we've got cornerback Mansur Delane, safety AJ Halsey, tight end Eli Stowers, tackle Caden Green, guard Chase Basantis, center Logan Jones, wide receiver Nick Harbor, running back Darius Taylor, Jermaine Matthews Jr., cornerback Rayshawn Benny, defensive interior, Rasheem Biles, linebacker. We've got one final pick, the 227. Looking to take a flyer on someone with a lot of upside, but is a little bit of a project. Who could we go? I like Patrick Payton here as an edge. I think Emmanuel Pregnon is criminally underrated here. But I'm gonna go with Patrick Payton this time. We're gonna go Patrick Payton here. Let's see what PFF grades my draft. Let's see, this is stupid. I should have drafted Garrett Nussmeier instead of Eli Stowers. Why? I've got JJ McCarthy. I don't need Garrett Nussmeier. I got an aging TJ Hawkinson who doesn't look the same after he came back from his injury. Why the hell would I draft Garrett Nussmeier? That's ridiculous. But they gave me a B plus for Delane, B minus for Halsey, C plus for Stowers, B for Caden Green, C for Basantis, D plus for Logan Jones, C for Harbor, C minus Darius Taylor, Jermaine Matthews is a D, Rayshon Benny's a D plus, Rasheem Biles D plus, Patrick Payton a C. I disagree. I like this draft. Anyways, that's it. No, he's not a bust. Shut up, Lichmax. Come on, get your ass on here and watch the game with me. You don't even like Nussmeier. What are you talking about? You think Nussmeier's a trash as well. He's not super injury prone, dude. He's had 2 injuries in 9 years of playing football. In that same amount of time playing football, Drake May's had 4 injuries. So is Drake May injury prone? No, neither is JJ. How about it's football? It's a physical game. Injuries happen. Jaden Daniel just got injured. He's going to miss a lot more time than JJ did. Does that mean he's injury prone? No. Calling a young player injury prone because stuff happens in a physical game is stupid. JJ has a great foundation. I got to disagree with my man Charles Woodson, man. Caleb Williams is not special. Sorry. Apparently, cornerback Isaiah Rodgers is being evaluated for a concussion, questionable to return for the game. Not good. He didn't come in with weak knees. He had an injury. Injuries happen, bro. And he had the high ankle sprain because of a hip drop tackle. Oh, what's up, guys? Man, hey, we got a raid going on. Hey, this is the first time I've ever been raided. Welcome to the show, guys. It's just a watch along podcast for the Vikings and Bears. Welcome in, everybody. What's up? Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys jumping in. We're at halftime right now, so it's a little quiet right now. Not a whole lot to talk about. Just did a mock draft for the Vikings, 7-round mock draft. Posted it on X. Shout out to Tom Grossi. Appreciate the raid, guys. I'm just a small YouTuber. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm a Vikings fan. I do watch alongs every week for their games. I mean, listen, 3 points is 3 points, but it should have been more. We've had a couple touchdown passes dropped by the receivers. Shout out to Tom, though. Appreciate it, guys. Jay the Wonder, the score currently is 10-7 for the Bears at halftime. Waiting for him to come back from halftime. I can't say he's not it, man. I'm a big JJ guy. He's the youngest quarterback in the league. If you look at his stats through his first 4 games, they're actually pretty comparable to Josh Allen's stats through his first 4 games. I can pull them up if you want me to give you the side by side, but he's a 22-year-old quarterback who's in his fifth start. There's a lot of other reasons why it hasn't worked so far, but I'm not out on JJ yet. Hey, we're trying, man. We need some more bear skins on the wall. Yeah, drops suck. SKOL, brother. Hey, shout out. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Shout out to Tom. Just a small channel here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Yep. Hey, shout out. I'm a Michigan fan as well, man. Michigan Wolverines, Minnesota Vikings. I've got faith in JJ as well, man. Appreciate you, Sebastian. I'm just like I said, I don't consider myself a professional YouTuber. Been doing podcasting with some guys that I know for a little over a year for Michigan Wolverines. I've been slowly jumping into the NFL podcasting space as well. This season, I started doing watch-alongs for my Wolverines and for the Vikings games, and I'm just here hanging out with people watching the game, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, again, injuries happen, Lichamax. It's a physical game. It's football. That doesn't mean he's injury prone. 2 injuries in since freshman year of high school playing football doesn't equal injury prone, brother. Like I said, Drake May in that same amount of time, same age, same year that they were in freshman high school together, or not together, but same year, he's had 4 injuries. So which one is more injury prone, 4 or 2, or are neither injury prone? And injuries happen in football. And just a shout out, guys. I am currently live simultaneously on both channels, Kinetik 615 and on the Gamer Sideline. Kinetik 615 is my personal channel. The Gamer Sideline is a channel that I have with my buddy Lichamax here, where we talk gaming and football. Make sure to give a like, subscribe if you want to. We try to go live weekly. And like I said, during the season, I do the watch along for the Michigan Wolverines and Minnesota Vikings games. So we're back. We got the halftime kickoff. Bears returned it to the 30-yard line. Hey, Lichamax. Nathan Vanek agrees with you, brother. I disagree, but hey, that's cool. We can agree to disagree. All right, B-Flow got to dial something up here. We got to come back out in the second half and take this game. All right, we got Caleb under center, tight formation, bunch right. Looks like Manungai in the backfield. Hands it off, runs up the middle, tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Poor showing until key moments as well. Does step up in key moments. Yeah, it's kind of almost like he's an extremely talented, very young quarterback that's only in his 5th start in the league. Seems to make sense. Caleb in shotgun now. We got Burden in motion. Drops back to throw, fires over the middle, and wow. Almost deflected by Blake Cashman. Amazing catch by Adunze, able to stand up and get us a few extra yards. Let's see this again. I thought it was deflected, incomplete. Oh, no, he's down. He was down. Come on now. All right, Komet on the catch there. It looks like an 8-yard gain. Hands off to Manungai, and again tackled in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and 2. All right, we got Caleb under center, Manungai up the middle, 1st down. Isaiah Rogers is back in the game. That's a good thing to see. He was being assessed for a concussion. But so it was questionable whether he was going to return, but he's back in the game. All right, Caleb under center, tight formation here. Fakes the handoff, play action under pressure. Byron Murphy gets the pass off around him to Cole Komet for a gain. Caleb in shotgun, drops back to pass over the middle, caught, 1st down. Oh, I don't know if he had control of that catch. That looks like it's incomplete. Yeah, all respect to Smythe, who apparently that was his first target of the year. That wasn't a catch, and he did not have control of it at any point. All right, we're on commercial while they're reviewing that. Hey, again, shout out to Tom Grossi for rating the Gamer Sideline channel. I saw the viewers numbers jump up to like 190 out of nowhere. Um, Tom Grossi, showing some love to a small channel. Appreciate you, man. Y'all go check him out here. I'll pull up his channel for anyone that's watching that didn't come over from that raid. So that you guys can see him and go subscribe to him. Y'all go give him a follow, and just a shout out to this guy for helping out a little channel. And again, guys, I am currently simul streaming over on Kinetik 615 along with the Gamer Sideline. Kinetik 615 is my personal channel. Gamer Sideline is one that I have with our buddy Lichamax 626, who's in the comments, where we go over gaming and sports. Heavy bent on Michigan Wolverines, but we try to cover college sports and sometimes NFL, as well as gaming. I know I missed a lot of the comments earlier, but I appreciate everybody that commented and came over. Missed this one from another Vikings fan. Shout out to Jenny Vanek. SKOL Vikings. All right, the game's back on here. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. So they ruled it not a catch. Caleb's in shotgun. Running a sweep here. I don't know if I like that play call. And he's going to be swarmed in the backfield and tackled for a loss. It's going to be 4th down. Bad play call by Ben Johnson there. It's going to be a field goal kick for the Bears. And it's going to be good. Bears are going to take a 13-3 lead. Just catching up on messages real quick. Yeah, just highlighting some of the comments that we got on the raid. Nathan Van Eck, again, one that agreed with my buddy Lichamax on some stuff here. First time we've ever been rated on any of our channels, so really appreciate that, man. That was awesome. All right, here's the kickoff. Miles Price fields it at the 5, brings it back, cuts across field, gets it to the 40. Shoestring tackle by Owens there, and now there's a flag. Come on, man. What is going on with these? With it's every game there's a special teams penalty on a kickoff return. This is ridiculous. Pitch to Jones, running left, cuts back up the middle, gains. I'm going to say 4. JJ under center, wing formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hands it off to Jones up the middle. Nice run, first down. All right, JJ under center now, 3 receivers. Got Naylor motioning over to the line. JJ's calling out protections. Hands it off. Jones up the middle. A good 7-yard run. Okay, so I take it back. He was not changing protection. He was changing the side that they were running to, according to Tom Brady. And as I said earlier, Tom Brady knows more than me. So if it comes down to Tom Brady saying I was wrong on something, believe Tom Brady. Pitches it to Jones. Gets around the edge. Gets 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. JJ in shotgun type formation. There's some flags. False start on Christian Darrisaw. Uncharacteristic penalty there by Christian Darrisaw. JJ fires right, overthrows Justin Jefferson. Bad throw by JJ. Bad throw by JJ there. Gets the punt back to the 20-yard line. Bears ball. Yeah, I know, Keegan. It's not been a great game. Not been a great game. I mean, you should reword that, Lichamax. You wouldn't expect it to be with a 22-year-old quarterback playing in his 5th game. It's not about JJ. We've had at least 3 touchdown passes that were on target that were dropped by the receivers. So I also think that TJ Hawkinson, when JJ threw that sideline pass to him, if you watch it, TJ looks back, and right as JJ throws the ball, so he's already picked the spot where he thinks TJ is going to be based on his momentum, and TJ like pulls up and then starts again, and then surprise doesn't get to it. I mean, we do have a great receiving core. We've got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Jalen Naylor, TJ Hawkinson, Adam Thielen, Aaron Jones. We do. Drops still happen. Jordan Addison had two balls. One of them hit his hand. The other one was a miscommunication on his route. JJ expected him to go out. He went up more. But the one across the middle literally hit his hands and just bounced off. Aaron Jones on a curl route. JJ throws it to him, hits his hands, bobbles it, drops it. Justin Jefferson, one-on-one coverage in the end zone against Nashawn Wright. You throw that jump ball to Justin Jefferson 10 out of 10 times. I mean, it's not all on JJ. Yes, there's been bad throws. Yes, there's been overthrows, just like any 22-year-old you would expect from any 22-year-old quarterback in his 5th start. There's been some overthrows. But if we catch all the passes that he throws on target that hit the receivers in their hands, we're ahead in this game. And we just forced a fumble. That was, or is it incomplete? They called it incomplete. Let's see. Catches it. Oh yeah, that's incomplete. I thought that was a fumble. It doesn't matter how good our receiving core is on paper if they're dropping passes that hit them in their hands. Ben Johnson is very annoyed with Caleb Williams right now. Yeah, 6 guys on the line. Caleb in shotgun, rushing 5, under pressure. Bro, what? There's a flag on the play. I am so sick of seeing these players get hands on the quarterback and they don't take him down. Like, do we not teach wrap up tackling? You get hands on the quarterback, you put him in the ground. Period. I didn't hear what the penalty was. Illegal formation, 5-yard penalty. Keegan, explain to me how Addison is going to recover a fumble from the Bears and and return it for a touchdown when he don't play on defense. Caleb takes a snap in shotgun, throws it to Luther Burden, gets the first down. Bro, if Dallas Turner just extends his arm, that's an interception and probably a touchdown. Caleb's under pressure again, and we get a hand on him, and we don't tackle him. Bro, what is... Every one of these defensive players should be doing nothing but tackle drills in practice every fucking week. This is ridiculous, dude. The number of times that we get hands on a quarterback and we don't take him down into a tackle is insane. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. There's no excuse for that. You get hands on the quarterback, you make the tackle. They called that a catch? Come on. Dump off in the flat to Cole Kmet, first down. No, it's not Ben Johnson that's somehow making us miss tackles. Nice try, Lichimax. All right, Caleb's under center, bunch right, one receiver left, tight formation, Kmet in motion. Pitches it to the running back, Sweat. Gets a 4 or 5 yard gain. There's no excuse for letting a QB get away when you get hands on him. No excuse. Caleb under center, changing the play. Swift with a 3-yard gain. Incomplete pass to Colson Loveland in the end zone. Bears hit a field goal, score 16-3. Yeah, Ripstar, stop being a hater, man. Go look at Josh Allen's stats through his first 5 games. Miles Price staying up through that hit, continuing to return the ball. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm good on that, Ripstar. I'm not being a Lions fan. I tried to be a Lions fan, but the way the fans are, I'm good, bro. That's what that. Well, I would say they're as bad as the worst portion of the Michigan fan base. It's probably because a lot of them are fall into both categories. Nice run by Jordan Mason. Fakes the handoff. JJ looking to pass. Fires down the middle. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Yeah, no, they won't, Ripstar. No, so here I'll give you a perfect example of why I will never be a Lions fan. Matthew Stafford played his heart out for the Detroit Lions for almost a decade. Put everything on that field. Played through injuries. Gave everything to that city. The team bails on him, trades him, gets mad because he wins the Super Bowl with the team they traded him to. And then when his first time coming back to the city, boos the crap out of him. Like, that man earned your respect. To treat him that way, no, man. I'm not going to be a part of a fan base that does that. That doesn't excuse that behavior, Keegan. That does not excuse it. Matthew Stafford earned the right to forever get respect from the Detroit fans. You want to boo him during the game? Absolutely. If he's playing against the Lions, boo him. But outside of that 3-hour stretch of when they're on the field playing against your team, you don't boo that man for everything he gave to your city. Sorry. There's no excuse for that. Yeah, Ribstar, he got traded. It's not like he left in free agency. I mean, he stayed in Detroit when he could have went to another team for a second contract. It's not his fault that the Lions couldn't build around him and Calvin fucking Johnson. There's a drop pass by Justin Jefferson. That was a good throw by JJ. Just Jefferson dropping passes. I'm not mad about them trading him, Keegan. I understand why they traded him. But y'all traded him and then got mad at him for winning with the team that y'all sent him to. Because that team put a better team around him than Detroit did for 9 years. How is that Stafford's fault? That he went to a team that was ready for a Super Bowl. That's why they made the trade with you to begin with, was to put them over the top for a Super Bowl. and y'all get mad at Stafford for winning with the team y'all traded him to. Like y'all expected, well, we're just gonna trade him, and then he's supposed to go out there and be ass. And because he didn't go out there and be ass, we're gonna be a dick to him. Like, nah, dude, that doesn't work. That man has earned the respect of the city and should have had it for the rest of his life. Outside of the moment of the 3 hours during a game against the Lions, there's no excuse for a Lions fan to boo Stafford ever. I don't think you should boo Davis Warren, but it's apples to oranges with what I'm talking about with Matt Stafford. Yeah, I wasn't a Lions fan, but I still kept up with them when I was in Tennessee because I liked watching football. And Matthew Stafford earned my respect as a player when he came in his rookie season, came back in with a dislocated shoulder and threw the winning touchdown on that Thanksgiving game. And I wasn't even a fan. Detroit fans bailing on him and treating him the way they have. No, man, I'm good. I You'll never make me a Lions fan because of that. There are Lions players that I like. Obviously, I like Aiden Hutchinson. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. But I'll never be a Lions fan because that was just vile how they treated a guy that gave them 9 years of his life and played his heart out for a team that couldn't build around him and, in my opinion, one of the best receivers to ever play the game. They had Matt Stafford, Calvin Johnson, and Ndamukong Suh and couldn't put a team around them for 9 years. Like, that's insane. And somehow that was Matthew Stafford's fault? No. Finally, we get a sack on Caleb Williams. Finally. You get your hands on him, you take him down. Dallas Turner showing the rest of the defense how you wrap up a tackle. You get hands on the quarterback, you take him down. Caleb, under pressure again, scrambles out and throws it away. Caleb dropping back under pressure again, scrambles out, and another sack by Andrew Van Ginkel. Dallas Turner, Andrew Van Ginkel reminding the defense how to tackle. Price on the return. Cross the 50. Tackled inside the 25-yard line. What? What? Listen, guys, I know this is a Vikings podcast today, and we just got a great run from Jordan Mason up the right-hand side. Not to distract from the Vikings game today, but to my Michigan people in the chat, if you haven't looked at Twitter, breaking 2026 quarterback Tommy Carr has flipped his commitment to Michigan per Hayes Fawcett for Rivals. The 6'4", 195 quarterback is the younger brother of Notre Dame quarterback C.J. Carr and grandson of former Michigan head coach Lloyd Carr. Quote, those who stay will be champions. And we just got a touchdown run by Jordan Mason. Touchdown Vikings. Breaking news for my Michigan fans. 2026 quarterback Tommy Carr, grandson of head coach Lloyd Carr, younger brother of Notre Dame quarterback C.J. Carr, has just flipped his commitment to Michigan. And for the Vikings fans, we just got a touchdown. Great blocking by Justin Jefferson on the Jordan Mason touchdown run. The score is now 16-10 following this kick, which is good. Keegan, I had heard a little bit about it, but I didn't know. All I heard were whispers. It wasn't. I didn't hear anything beyond the whispers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about him. I had heard whispers. I had heard his name. I heard that there was talks with Michigan. All I know is that I just got the notification via Hayes Fawcett that Tommy Carr has flipped his commitment to Michigan. I wonder how much this has to do with the injury that Brady Smeagol got earlier this year. I'm willing to bet that the talks with Tommy Carr ramped up after Smeagol got injured in his high school season this year. And I don't know what that means for if Smeagol's going to maintain his commitment to Michigan. All right, but back to the Vikings. I didn't mean to distract from the first touchdown that the Vikings got in the game. Touchdown run by Jordan Mason following the great kick return by Miles Price. Had some great blocking by Justin Jefferson on that, and it's now a 7-point game or 6-point game. I don't remember what Smeagol's injury was off the top of my head. I want to say it was an ACL, but I don't remember for sure. Ripstar. I'll try to find it. We're on commercial for the game. Brady Smeagol suffered a season-ending torn ACL in his left leg in a game in October 2025. The injury occurred while he was scoring a touchdown, and his high school career has ended early as a result. Recovery time from a torn ACL is typically 8 to 9 months, which could impact his ability to participate in spring practices at Michigan. That's according to a Google AI overview of a quick Google search. I don't know where he flipped from, Ripstar. I don't know where he was committed to. That was a nice kick return by Miles Price. Keegan, why are you hating on Jordan Addison? Shout out to Sebastian for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that. Miami of Ohio, what, Ripstar? Oh, yeah, Daquan Finn, Miami of Ohio. Yeah, I was telling Keegan about that. Just like quits on his team. That's crazy. Oh, Tommy Carr was committed to Miami, Ohio? Yeah, I don't know. Good run by Sweat there. What do you mean, Keegan? How many cars rating 89? The 3-star? I don't know what you mean, bro. Hands off to Sweat up the middle, breaks free, gets across midfield to the 45-yard line. Met in motion. Caleb hands it off to Sweat again. Breaks another tackle, almost another first down. Yeah, every single defensive player needs to be in nothing but tackle drills for the next 3 weeks. This is insane. The number of tackles that we are getting hands on players, the QB, the running back, and not bringing them down, it's insane. No excuse for this many missed tackles when we're getting hands on the players. It was a good tackle, but it wasn't enough to stop the first down run by Sweat. Or Swift. I keep saying Sweat. Swift. Is that true, Keegan? Is that true, Keegan? Play action. Caleb throws over the middle and incomplete, almost intercepted off the tip. Look at that. Forming new friendships and making connections on our show. Swift with another run up the left side, another broken tackle. B-Flow needs to get in every defensive player's ass this fucking week. Pause. And, like, get them on tackling drills every fucking day. Like, all day in practice. That's what you're doing. Tackle drills. Like, wrap up a fucking tackle, guys. Ben Johnson putting his backup quarterback in at receiver. Hands it off to Swift. Tackled at the line. It'll be 4th down. Keegan, is that good or bad? I don't pay a lot of attention to star ratings because the star rating system is a like ridiculously flawed system. So I don't really pay that much attention to it. I don't know if 86.43 is good or bad. And kick is no good. The Bears' field goal kick to make it a 9-point game is no good. Yeah, but that's not a fair comparison, Ripstar. Alex Orji was an athlete, not a quarterback. He was an athlete that played quarterback in high school. Tommy Carr, as far as I know, is a true quarterback. Gotcha, Keegan. I mean, let's be honest for a second, though. It doesn't matter if we took Brady Smeagol or the Rios kid, or if we took Brady Hart this year. It didn't matter. I mean, I know he reclassified the last year, but my point is it doesn't matter what quarterback we take in the 2026 class. He was always going to be a high ceiling project that wasn't going to start for 2 to 3 years anyway. So, not really that worried about it. But it is kind of cool, even if it's a legacy take. Keegan, what do you mean they were? I mean, I don't know if there was a update on it, but I mean, 2027 class, we're still 13 months away from early National Signing Day, and I highly doubt Tommy Carr flipping his commitment is going to scare off a number 1 quarterback recruit in 27. No, I wouldn't, Ripstar. I would keep Bryce. JJ under center, tight formation, bunch right. Addison in motion, pitches it to Jones. Jones cuts back up the middle, gain of 2. JJ in shotgun. Fires left. Addison, and he drops it. Jefferson in motion. 3rd and 7. JJ looking to throw. Bears blitzing. Incomplete pass to TJ Hawkinson. I thought we were going after Tabron. Is he not 27? I don't know what's up with Addison. He's dropping everything that's thrown at him. Pitch to Monungai, tackled in the backfield. Nice play by Jalen Redmond. Yeah, I highly doubt a commitment flip of Tommy Carr is going to discourage Tabron from Michigan. Play action. Caleb looking to throw. Fires over the middle and drop. Drop by Moore. DJ Moore, the target. Not sure, Ripstar. The plan was originally for him to come back on the Northwestern game, but they did not clear him to play for that game. Caleb under pressure, dumps it off to Loveland over the middle. 1st down, still going. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Yeah, I agree. We could have used Micah. I'm hoping he comes back for next week. Loveland's having a decent game. Hands it to Monungai, runs right, cuts up the middle. Good run by Monungai, 9 yards. I don't think about other people very often, Ripstar, except for my mother, my daughter. Yeah, Keegan, I know at one point we were talking with Elijah Haven, but I mean, yeah, it was summertime where it started to flip to like Florida and LSU were like the main two in talks. Although with the coaching firings at those two schools, maybe he's back in play. I don't know. First down run by Monungai. Caleb under center now, single back. Komet in motion. It's going to be a run to the right, maybe. Yep, pitch to Monungai to the right. There's a penalty flag in. No, Chip Lindsey is not a candidate for Virginia Tech. It looks like they're going to hire James Franklin. Yeah, I don't know who's ranked as the number one quarterback, Keegan, but as far as I know, we were going after Tabron. He was the big name on our board. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Elijah Haven's recruitment is open again, privately, if not publicly, following Billy Napier and Brian Kelly getting fired. Tackle in the backfield again on Monungai. It's going to be third down. Ripstar, I don't know who you're talking to on that. Fakes the handoff, play action. Caleb's got time. Under pressure now. Scrambling out. Again, a missed tackle. Fires it deep down the field, out of bounds. Yeah, I'm not Filipino, bro. What is going on with that? It's going to be 3rd and 19 for the Bears. We got 3.5 minutes left in the game, a 6-point game. Burden in motion. Caleb snaps, drops back, dumps it off to Monungai on the screen, and he's short. It's going to be 4th down. Now, will Ben Johnson go for it here? Minnesota takes a timeout. Bears are going for it on 4th down. Caleb changing the play. He's going under center. Burden in motion. 3 receivers. Tight end. No, wait a minute. There's a flag. Tried to draw the Vikings off sides and got a flag themselves. Now they're going to punt it. The backgrounds is pretty easy. Ripstar, it's simply a program on the computer. It's NVIDIA broadcast. Fair catch by Miles Price at the 15. I'm not. I can't take credit for it, Ripstar. I literally just find graphics that I like off of wherever on the internet, and I just resize them and then load them into NVIDIA broadcast. I have not made any of them. In fact, a lot of my Wolverine ones were done by Swanky. So come on, man. You're a Michigan fan. You know who Swanky is. JJ on shotgun, Addison in motion. Hands it off to Aaron Jones up the middle, gain of 3. You're on X, right? Ripstar? Or on Facebook? Just search Swanky Wolverine. JJ throws. TJ Hawkinson first down. Like I said, Ripstar, on X or Facebook, just search Swanky Wolverine and you'll see who I'm talking about. First and 10. JJ and shotgun. We got 3 receivers, tight end, hands it to Jones up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets it to the 45-yard line. JJ and shotgun. Quick pass and dropped by TJ Hawkinson. Pass tipped at the line, incomplete. Sorry, I was responding to some messages. Hey, Keegan, keep the faith, man. I like that. All right, we got JJ in shotgun blitz, gets the pass off in the face of the blitz to your boy, Keegan, Jordan Addison with the first down catch. JJ getting blitzed, defenders in his face, gets the laser off to Jordan Addison, first down. Now he gets it to Justin Jefferson for an 8-yard gain. Hawkinson with a catch now, first down. Shotgun JJ looking to throw again, has time, fires right. Jalen Naylor, first down catch. JJ McCarthy, 4 great throws in a row to 4 different receivers. Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Naylor. 3 first downs. This is JJ McCarthy in the fourth quarter in the clutch moments. Under a minute left to go in the game. Vikings on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Addison in motion. Fires to the end zone. Addison, touchdown. Vikings take the lead with Jordan Addison, touchdown. There you go, Keegan. Yeah, you called it, Keegan. You called it. You called it. JJ to JA for the touchdown. $50 seconds left, and we're giving the Bears the ball back. Big return by the Bears, not good. Across the 50-yard line. Right now it's 17-16 with less than 50 seconds left, and the Bears just returned the ball across midfield. "42 seconds left on the clock. Hands it off to Swift. Gets 4 yards. 3 yards. I don't know because technically, yes, they are, but their kicker missed a field goal from about this distance earlier, so I don't know. But they could. Indoor. All right, Caleb's under center, I formation. Loveland in motion. Hands it off. Swift tackled in the backfield. Loss of 2. Tyreen Ingram Dawkins, the rookie, with the tackle. Third and 8 for the Bears. They're on the 38-yard line. Caleb under center. Loveland in motion. Hands the ball off to Swift up the middle, and he's short. Short by less than a yard. It's going to be on their kicker. Bears call a timeout with 4 seconds left on the clock. So their kicker, Santos. So he's made a 54-yarder this year, missed from 45 earlier in the game. They haven't said yet. I can't tell 100%. That'll be like a 30, 40, be a 40-something yarder. "48 yards. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears win. Bears win with an walk-off field goal kick. Barely inside the left upright. Bears win 19-17 with the walk-off field goal kick. My initial thoughts on the game, play calling was better, not perfect. We ran the ball a little bit better. There were still some key moments where we threw it where I feel like we should have ran it. I think that JJ is a 22-year-old quarterback in his 5th start, had some ups and downs.
Had some inaccurate throws, but I think his decision-making was good. His interceptions were on throws where he got hit on the throw, and it took some zip off of the throw. The safety was able to get underneath of it. I think the biggest story for me for the problems with the Vikings today were on defense, the tackling, getting hands on the quarterback and the running back and not taking him down over and over and over and over again. And the dropped passes on offense. Early on in the game, you had Jordan Addison on a post corner route where JJ expected him to go out and he goes up and there's miscommunication. Then you have a drop pass to Addison on a post route, wide open, would have been a touchdown, hits him right in the hands, drops it. TJ Hawkinson, multiple drop passes. TJ Hawkinson up the sideline, looks back to JJ. JJ sees him, picks his spot for the throw where he thinks Hawkinson's going to be, starts his motion to throw. TJ Hawkinson pulls up on the route and then starts running again. And surprise, surprise, he doesn't get to the spot. Justin Jefferson, pass right here, hits his hands, drops it. Aaron Jones, dig route, hits his hands, bobbles it, almost an interception off of the tip. Yes, JJ made mistakes. But anybody that tries to put this game on JJ wasn't watching the game. JJ is a 22-year-old quarterback in his 5th start. We've got a veteran team around him. We've got a great team on paper, and it is the job of the veterans on that team to help prop up a young quarterback who is learning on the job in his 5th start of the game. Everyone, if those passes that JJ threw that were right on the money to the receiver's hands, if they don't drop those passes and they take those passes in for touchdowns, Justin Jefferson, best fucking receiver in the country, in the league, had a one-on-one route in the end zone against Nahshon Wright. Like, I'm pretty sure half the people watching this game or watching this video right now have no idea who the hell Nahshon Wright is. He was a cornerback that has been cut from multiple teams, including the Cowboys and the Vikings. Justin Jefferson has a one-on-one matchup against him in the corner, left side of the end zone, nobody else around. If you're a quarterback, you take that throw for Justin Jefferson, a jump ball on Nahshon Wright, 10 out of 10 times. And does Justin Jefferson come down with it? No, interception. So the 2 interceptions JJ had, a jump ball to Jefferson over Nahshon Wright in the end zone that Jefferson should have caught, and a throw where he got hit on the throw, and the safety was able to undercut the receiver and pick it off. But if all of those drop passes that hit the receivers right in the hands were caught, the Vikings win that game by 2 touchdowns or better. Yes, JJ made mistakes. Yes, there were overthrows. There was one underthrow, but he didn't make bad decisions. He didn't make bad reads. He didn't take sacks. He wasn't scrambling when he didn't need to. JJ did well today with some ups and downs of a young quarterback. But the team let him down. The defense let him down. The drop passes let him down. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it's not on JJ. In my opinion, it's not on JJ. I don't think they got out schemed by him, Lichamax, because none of his trick plays worked. I think it was more that the defensive players couldn't wrap up tackles. If we wrapped up tackles every time we got hands on Caleb Williams, it would have been 7 sacks today. If we wrapped up tackles every time we got hands on the running back would have had 50 less yards today. I think Ben Johnson called a fine game, but I don't think he necessarily outplay called the defense. I think the offense outplayed our defense. There was too many broken tackles. So, it is what it is. Anyways, I had fun here. A shout out to Ripstar Keegan. to Lichamax, everyone that was in the chat. Shout out to Tom Grossi, sending a raid our way, jumping us up to almost 200 viewers at one point. The new subscriptions that we got off of that. Again, go check out Tom Grossi on YouTube. Show him some love as well. We are live on today on Kinetik 615 and the Gamer Sideline. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And then if you get a chance, check out the GoFundMe link in the bio for the in the bio for my YouTube channel and on X. Lichamax set up this QR code that'll take you to the GoFundMe. Feel free to hit me up, ask me any questions you have about it. Yeah, Tom Grossi. Here, I'll show his page again. Much bigger channel than us. Chose to send a raid our way with a bunch of cool people that commented. So let's show him some love as well. This is his YouTube channel. He's got 928,000 subscribers. Go show him some love, guys. But I'll be back next week for the watch-alongs with the Vikings and the Wolverines. Be on. We'll have a show Friday night with Lichamax for the Gamer Sideline. Saturday morning for the AM Scramble with Lucian and Alibaba and Mike. Until next time, guys, as always, it's Go Blue and SKOL Vikes.